What's up, YouTube? It's Carolina Calvin, and I'm back with your Sony E3 2015 review. Now, with Sony, I'm just gonna go straight down the list as I got it written down and some of the things I have written down. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start with Last Guardian. They showed. It's been a game that they haven't showed, and they didn't show last year, and it was a bunch of rumors saying it was canceled. It was probably really close to being canceled. They showed some gameplay of it, much to a lot of people's surprise. But the release window is 2016, so they set a release window to the entire year. You know, a lot of times you'll see holiday, holiday 2016 or spring 2016 or something like that. You just saw 2016. It is made by the same people that made Icon, Shadow of the Colossus. Thought those were really fun game, very beautiful. But we don't know when this is coming out. I thought the gameplay was very solid. The visuals I really liked. But I want to see, what else you can do outside of what they showed. I know it's based around the key and then of course the creature. But I want to see what else you can do, and if this game is actually going to come out. Because I actually mentioned, I actually talked about this in my preview video. I was actually surprised. So I guess Half-Life 3 will happen. Next is Guerrilla debuted their game, and it's called Horizon. Yeah, it's called Horizon. I thought this game looked great. It's kind of weird. She showed like there was a girl talking. There was a futuristic world. Then it kind of like fast forward. It became more of a lot of plant life, and then you see these tribal people. Then you see dinosaur mechs, and that's what I'm gonna call them. Let's call them dinosaur robots. I guess they had their inner Transformers Age of Extinction. But it looked really good, and they actually had gameplay. It looked really good. It showed her fighting some kind of giant T-Rex, robot. I really like what they showed with this game. It was actually, I guess it was actually one of the best games shown that I saw at E3. Very, very good showing for this game. It's called Horizon Zero Dawn. That's the full name. Next, they showed Hitman. I mentioned the Hitman in my Square Enix when I talked about Square Enix. Didn't know Sony would show it, but I was hoping they would come out with another Hitman. They did. Just a trailer, so we don't know much about it. I think it's some exclusive content for PS4, and here we go with the exclusive content stuff. More Street Fighter stuff. Birdie and Cammy will they also been confirmed to be in the game. It's really all they showed about that. Media Molecule showed Dreams. Weirdest shit I saw. I would say that yes, the weirdest shit I saw all day. Out of all the conferences, the weirdest shit I saw all day. Destiny, the Taken King DLC was shown. It shows I'm assuming new raid bosses, new subclasses for the different things in Destiny, and I kind of figured they would show this during Sony's. Next, we have Firewatch. I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't watch much of it, so I don't have a lot to say about it. I was looking on and off when this stuff showed up. I kind of turned away when the Destiny stuff came back, but I definitely came back for this one. Final Fantasy VII. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Final Fantasy, but I think Square Enix has been trolling the Final Fantasy fans way too long with the actual 7 remake. Last year they re-released 7, and Square Enix just loves coming out with re-releases instead of this is the remake that they should have gotten, instead of re-releasing the same game that they played on the PlayStation 1. So we'll have to see what this looks like. It comes to PlayStation 4 first, but I think it comes to the other console. No, I think it comes to Xbox One. I'm not sure. but it did say first, and usually when it says that, it means it's gonna be multi-plat. So we'll see what it comes to, and we'll see what it looks like, how it plays. If it's still turn-based, they should leave it like that. World of Fantasy, weird looking. The game looks weird. It's a turn-based RPG. Didn't thought it was okay. Didn't really care about it. Another big one, very big. Shenmue. They talked about a Kickstarter, which the Kickstarter is at 1.3 million, and this has been about 5 hours, and it's already at 1.3 million, and the goal is 2 million. So, wow, you can tell how much the fans really, really wanted this game. It's gonna come to PS4 first. Kind of surprised Sony didn't try to get exclusive rights to this, because this would have been a huge IP for them. People would have got a PS4 alone for just this game. They've been waiting for so long. I played this game on Dreamcast, really liked it. It's just, I don't know, seems weird with Sony. They didn't pay for the funding with this game, and they didn't get it exclusive. This is a perfect chance to do that. It is what it is. But it may come out as it is actually exclusive. So we'll have to see with that. Let's see. Next we have they showed 4 different indie titles, and kind of similar to what Microsoft did. Of course, you got to show the indie games. Mother Russia Bleeds. I don't know how to pronounce that. Crossing Souls. And they look okay. They're indie games, so you can't put a bunch of stock into them. You can't get really hype over them. Just something you can just pick up and play cheap. Assassin's Creed Syndicate DLC, didn't give a damn. TV, didn't give a damn. No Man's Sky, they actually showed Space Battle. I want to know what the premise of this game is. There's not very many flight simulators, so that alone still gets me excited about it. Especially, if Star Fox doesn't get announced with the Nintendo. But, it shows space combat. Just want to understand the premise. It's weird. The world, the universe is really big. So, it could be a game that could either get repetitive or constantly changing, scenarios. We'll have to wait and see. And, get some people to get their hands on. They showed Morpheus. And we knew they were going to show that, especially seeing as Microsoft showed HoloLens, and they talked about Oculus Rift. They showed rigs. To be honest, I kind of turned away from it because I really don't care about VR. If you looked at the Microsoft video, I really don't care about VR. To me, it just doesn't. I know there's some people that's excited about it, think it's the future of gaming. I just really don't care. I just want a controller in my hand. I want great games to play. That's it. Next they showed Call of Duty, and it's weird because I was definitely praising Microsoft for not having Call of Duty. Then Sony punk ass come up there and bring Call of Duty. Come on, man. I was so annoyed, and it kind of dragged on for way too long. And it essentially did what Microsoft for the last, I want to say, 4 years did with Call of Duty, where they showed the single player. And thing about Microsoft, they always started with it. I don't think it should be at any of these conferences at all. Fuck Call of Duty. Next we have they showed Disney Infinity, Star Wars exclusive, PS4. Yeah, I know it's good for the kids, but I myself don't really care about it. Next they showed Star Wars Battlefront co-op. Looked really good. It looked good. The multiplayer with EA showed. Now the question is, will it look this good on your PS4? That's a question we can't answer right now, but you know how they do at E3, where they show, they make games look better than what the actual product looks like. Well, let's wait and see. And the Uncharted 4 demo was the very last thing. Now it started out very funny. When they first showed it, they showed the cutscene, looked fine. Then they got to the gameplay right after he got finished talking with Sully. Then nothing. He stood there for a couple of minutes, and everybody was thinking what the fuck is going on? Then it restart like I'll say a couple minutes after that, it restarts the entire like little demo thing, and everybody's like, "What the fuck is going on?" It wasn't the demo didn't freeze or nothing. It was like someone didn't even pick up the controller or something. Just move the left stick. They restarted it, got it working, and the game looks great. I was actually expecting to see multiplayer. That's what I really wanted to see, and they didn't say anything about the Uncharted collection. I thought it would have been a good idea with that. Before I get onto what I thought about the gameplay, I think it would have been a good idea with the Uncharted collection. Have like a Uncharted 4 beta. That way people can test out the beta. Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna have multiplayer. I'm hoping it has multiplayer because it has the potential to have really good multiplayer like 2 did. But what I saw in the gameplay, destructible environments to an extent. We don't know how far of an extent destructible environments go. But when stuff got shot, it broke apart. When they got in the car and you saw the entire city, wow, it looked really good. And it was definitely, with that and Horizon, those 2 games looked really good. And to me, those were 2 of the better looking games in terms of what they showed throughout the entirety of E3. They had a lot of crap like Assassin's Creed, but I thought those 2 games were really good. All in all, it with the Uncharted, he had not Uncharted, with the Assassin's Creed crap, the Battlefield crap, Disney Infinity. I know that has some appeal to someone, but then you had Dreams, which is some weird game. I think that really hurt Sony's press conference. Then you got TV, which I don't give a damn how long you talk about TV. You mentioned damn TV. So with those things, man, kind of hurt the pacing. Especially they go from showing what was it Shenmue coming back. I think they went straight to TV after that. And it really killed the pace. It really killed the vibe, everyone's vibe by doing that. They were really hyped after seeing Shenmue. I think that would have been the perfect time to show something that could keep the hype going. And I was surprised to not see God of War 4, some gameplay. Well, they already have got gameplay of God of War 3, the remaster. I'm surprised we didn't hear. Let's see at least a trailer for God of War 4. I don't like trailers, but at least we would have known that they were doing something with it. It's not to say they're not. No Gran Turismo 7. That was another surprise. No Ratchet and Clank, which that was something that was gonna be, I believe, Oculus Rift. Not Oculus. I'm sorry, Morpheus. So not that. Also heard rumors about Jak and Daxter. Again, didn't get to see that. And Resistance. Didn't get to see either of that. Now, Resistance and Jak and Daxter are still, far-fetched, but Ratchet and Clank was definitely shown before E3, and God of War 4 was already talked about. But, I thought it was a decent conference. Slow spots, but I think Uncharted 4 and Horizon are definitely 2 standout games in up to this point in E3. Let me know what you think down in the comment section about Sony's E3. What were the games you take away from it? What do you give them as, I guess, how they did overall? If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe. Thanks for watching.